Well, I was originally trying to film, and then someone decided to shove a flyer into our door and scared the you know what out of me. Um, so let's try this again. I posted a video yesterday, last night, yesterday evening, um, about thrips. And I had found thrips on the two Monstera cuttings that I had received in a trade. I have checked everything else, everything that it was around, everything that it had potentially come in contact with, all of my plants. Like, I was like super, like, crazy about that. And these are the only two that had thrips. So I went ahead and I sprayed everything down with neem oil because neem oil's the cure-all. It's what I bought as a cure-all and all this other stuff. And was like, great, like, we're not gonna have to worry about it. Rinsed everything off after a little bit and like put it in a separate bathroom to just kind of sit there and like, do its planty thing. And I go back and check it after a few hours and there's still baby thrips crawling all over it. So I mixed together peroxide, isopropyl alcohol, dish soap, and water, and then went to town on it again. And now I'm out in the prop box, but the air holes are covered. It isn't completely airtight, but I also haven't seen any big thrips. I've only seen the babies and on these. One of the things that I should point out is that when I got them, and you can kind of see it in the initial plant swap video, there are parts of the leaf that looked really weird. I didn't show the undersides. I probably should have quarantined the plant longer. I didn't really think too much about it, but should have quarantined it longer. I am almost certain that the thrips came in on these cuttings. Not only that, I am pretty sure that I caught them in their initial bust out of the egg stage. I am going to keep this quarantined for 50 days. So almost 2 whole months. So it will not be reintroduced back into the plant population until after February is over. I've got to figure out how I'm going to continue to keep it because this is obviously not going to work long term. So I'm having to shift gears for, how I'm going to go about January and February and everything else. We'll figure it out. I will post updates as I can. I know Kill This Plant has a great guide on how to get rid of thrips, manage thrips, stuff like that. Goes through all the, he's battled it for a long time and stuff. My key takeaway from that was whatever I choose to do for pest management in general is what I need to keep to. So be checking this multiple times a day. When I check it, even if I don't see any on there, I'll be rinsing it in tap water and putting it back into the pot that I have it in. It is growing in water. That is a self-watering pot, but I took the basket out, so it's just basically a big basin of water that it's sitting in. I might invest in Castile soap, just to be on like the safe side of things, because I'm pretty sure the leaves didn't look that sad yesterday. I don't know if it's pest damage. I don't know if it's the isopropyl alcohol just being very strong and very, not great for plants. Technically, I should have rinsed it off. I didn't do that. I'm hoping that I didn't kill the cuttings and then we'll just see a slow deterioration. Later tonight, I will introduce some silica fertilizer as a spray for the leaves. I've already put my other natural, like completely organic fertilizer in the water. And I will let you guys know how that goes. I'm hoping that it'll help to give it the extra strength that it needs to fight the infestation and the sickness and everything else. But we will see. And it'll stay out here. And then I know you can kind of see the Dieffenbachia in the background. It came into contact, like direct, like leaf touching contact. So I don't have room for it in the box. But I didn't want it to sit in the room either. So I've moved it out here. I am monitoring it a lot more closely than I am this. Just trying to make sure it doesn't have anything on it. I didn't see anything on it, but I'm still treating it the same way that I'm treating these, just to make sure that everything's okay. And I think we are basically going to be almost out of the woods, if not completely out of the woods, but just want to give it, you know, those full life cycles and stuff going, letting it go through the processes and whatnot, because what I don't want is I don't want for a second batch to hatch and, you know, suddenly we have a bigger issue on our hands. So hopefully it all works out at the end of the day, but I will definitely keep you guys up to date, and I will try and get it to where I can film actually going over the plant and making sure that everything's good. But until then, I will, well, see you guys in the next one. Do good, be good, and when you feel